Grab me by the balls. Take me gently by the hand. Man is to woman as woman is to man. It's not a poem, it's just something I've been looking forward to saying. Particularly the grab me by the balls. Not sure what that's about. Unfortunately, what I have brought to read is, I guess, an alternative history of Christian thought. You lucky, lucky things. There's a fair few pages, you have to bear with me. I'm going to do something a bit lighter after it. It has been said that we're formed from their rib. And because Eve was tempted by conscience and wisdom, a cunning serpent's hiss, Adam followed suit, could only submit, thereby committing the original sin, for which all future generations would somehow feel an irrepressible guilt lurking within. And women would be tarnished once and for all as bearers of temptation, the seductress of yin. Now, fine intellects created the fall, men of status, esteem-worthy, politically relevant, pious sorts of souls, many of whom had a reputation to uphold and a hidden taste for concubines and whores. They who founded our cultural thought unwittingly condemned the intuited call, ring-fenced the Lord, proclaimed his defence through crusade, inquisition, brute force and sword, enshrined the nonsense in dogma, creed and law, which somehow leads to the modern-day MEP who thinks we're generally smaller than men, and upon that reasoning, not as strong as them, and in intelligence lacking. That equal wages for equivalent work is symptomatic of an enchanting serpent still spreading its curse. An irrational plea to call the divine, both she, he and it, is heard as a blasphemy, leading only to the subhuman pit. It's as if the Trinity is too complex a concept for binary men who wage wars for profit, for whom feelings are a failure and sensitivity a sign of potential depravity and moral decline. We cannot give alms to the poor, shelter the stranger in the stable and not in our inn, if we are not first and foremost the rich, the righteous, the right side of the law, the gatekeeper, not the refugee, the landed, not the frightened, the solution, not the cause, the grace, but not its means, unwilling to be taught. Superior and male, white, Anglo-Saxon and pure, kind to our women, tolerant of homosexuals, welcoming of foreigners who dare to call our territory their home. Rights can be repealed, we've shown that for sure. As ever and always superior, defending democratically from all manner of foes, the terror, 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 and the hate they choose to show. Yet our refusal to acknowledge the devil within as the true enemy unknown, blaming the other for our hypocritical woes. Just like the girl in the skirt, with her cleavage on show. The black man with his hands in his pockets, and that bloke with that thing on his head reading Arabic. all these misinterpreted souls are not the rib of a being of far greater worth, but the shoulders with which the world bears the brunt of a head that continues to get it wrong, to misattribute the curse, to draw borders, form fronts, where the soldiers are sent, either to live to die or to kill to live. The terrorists think there are virgins in heaven to which they'll have access. The squaddies think heroism and a secure working contract are better than the dole and epoxy council flat, that PTSD or loss of a limb is a duty to God, Queen and country, not imperial whim. But sign up is worth it, better than life on this street. We're all sold on the spin, and looking for some kind of identity to which to cling, some kind of Eden where people like us fit in. Could it be that Eve chose to see something of this, to step out of the mould, to know what is wrong, to not want her son to be ransomed, for our eyes to be opened enough to save, not sacrifice, to nurture, not maim, to take responsibility ourselves and not cast blame? Could it be that Eve was heeding the call? Could it be that Eve was not orchestrating the fall? Could it be that Eve wanted to right what was wrong? Could it be that Eve was in cahoots with God all along? And something not very serious. It's not a poem, I don't even know what to call it. I think I'll just do it. It's called Red Wine. This is a bottle of red. This is a full bottle of red wine from the Friday night region of the week. It is perfect for making you better company than you might otherwise have been. It stimulates the palate into sophisticated conversation infused with intelligent wit. It has an undeniable fruitiness that drops seductive hints before blossoming into full-bodied nonsense. The aftertaste is reminiscent of dehydration, accompanied by a vague scent of regret. The connoisseur of this region will not be disappointed. It will get you pissed, just the same as the bottle from the neighbouring valley and more highly regarded shelf. But this particular bottle of red wine will cost you considerably less. As the night recedes, reveals its treasure, your soul pours over me, and in you, mine. Before daylight reality defines, my spirit flees its moral mind, escapes to be with you, your mortal flesh, worships beauty with rapturous pleasure, returns to dress the wounds of want, to grieve, to pray away the sin, imagined deed. They say I'm a witch, untrustworthy type, but to you, my prince, I remain in sight. You are a faithful man, and I am chaste. Let us love with passion, not love with haste. For phantom lovers are often despised by those who see not the divine's disguise.